God says someone has secretly opened an account connected to your name. Open immediately. Before you panic, take a breath and listen carefully. There may be an important reason this message caught your attention, especially if you have recently noticed something unusual involving your name or personal information. Don't ignore anything that genuinely needs your attention, but don't assume the worst either. Check your accounts and notifications through official channels and protect your information if something looks unfamiliar. Stay until the end because the warning here is simple. Sometimes the smallest detail is the one we overlook. Type "I receive IT" if you're ready for the good news coming your way. God says someone has secretly opened an account connected to your name. Open immediately. Dear one, before I share this, I need you to hear me. There's a concept some people refer to as a money switch in the brain, describing how certain thought patterns around opportunity, confidence, and decision-making may feel less active over time for some individuals. A neuroscientist has shared a simple 5-minute method that is designed to help you become more aware of your thinking patterns and notice new possibilities with greater clarity. Some women over 50 who have tried it have shared that it gave them a refreshed perspective and helped them reflect differently on personal and financial decisions. While experiences can vary from person to person, it may be an interesting tool for mindset exploration. But here's the important part. There are only a few seats left, just 5 remaining. If you feel drawn to explore this, don't wait. Join now using the link in the description or pinned comment, as this could be a helpful step in exploring new opportunities and gaining a stronger sense of direction in your journey. Before you allow fear or panic to take over, stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and listen carefully. Sometimes a message like this catches your attention at exactly the moment when you need to slow down and become more aware of what is happening around you. If you have recently noticed something unusual involving your name, your personal information, an unfamiliar notification, an unexpected email, or any activity that you do not recognize, do not simply brush it aside. At the same time, do not immediately assume that something terrible has happened. Not every unfamiliar message means your information has been misused, and not every unexpected notification is a reason to panic. The important thing is to remain calm, pay attention, and take the right steps to understand what is actually happening. Sometimes God uses a moment of awareness to remind us that we should be more careful, more observant, and more intentional about protecting what has been placed in our hands. This message is not about creating fear. It is about encouraging you to pause and notice the details. You may have been overlooking if something connected to your name has recently seemed unfamiliar. Take the time to check it through official and trusted channels. Look at your account notifications, review recent activity, and make sure you recognize the services, accounts, or messages associated with your information. Do not click suspicious links simply because a message sounds urgent or frightening. Instead, go directly to the official website or application of the service involved and check your information there. If you find something you genuinely do not recognize, take appropriate steps to secure your account. Change your password when necessary, enable additional security protections, and contact the official organization using verified contact information. Protecting your personal information does not mean living in fear. It means being wise and responsible. Sometimes the warning we need is not about something dramatic happening right now, but about becoming more attentive before a small issue becomes a bigger one. A tiny notification, an unfamiliar login, an unexpected email, or a detail that does not seem quite right may deserve a second look. There is also a deeper message here. Life can become so busy that we move through our days without paying attention to the little signs and details surrounding us. We may ignore an email, dismiss a notification, postpone checking an account, or tell ourselves that we will deal with something later. Then, when something finally demands our attention, we wonder how we missed it. This is your reminder to slow down. You do not need to become fearful, suspicious, or overwhelmed. You simply need to become more aware. Protect what is yours, pay attention to your name and information, and do not allow urgency to make your decisions for you. If something is legitimate and important, you can verify it calmly. If something is unfamiliar, you can investigate it safely. And if nothing unusual is actually happening, then you can breathe easier knowing that you took the time to check instead of allowing fear to control you. Sometimes peace comes not from knowing everything immediately, but from knowing that you are willing to look carefully and respond wisely. So stay until the very end and remember this simple warning. Sometimes the smallest detail is the one we overlook. What appears insignificant today may simply be a reminder to become more attentive, organized, and protective of your personal information. Do not let fear become the message. Let awareness become the lesson. Let wisdom guide your next step, and allow yourself to believe that good things can still be ahead, even when you are being reminded to use caution. If this message found you at the right moment, receive it as a reminder to stay alert without losing your peace. Check what needs to be checked, protect what needs to be protected, and then move forward with confidence instead of anxiety. You do not have to panic about what you cannot see. You only need to take care of what is within your control and trust that clarity will come as you take each step. If you are ready to receive the good news, declare it with faith. Comment "I receive IT" below. Let your words be a reminder that you are choosing hope, wisdom, protection, and the expectation of better days ahead. Dear one, before I share this, I need you to hear me. There's a concept some people refer to as a money switch in the brain, describing how certain thought patterns around opportunity, confidence, and decision-making may feel less active over time for some individuals. A neuroscientist has shared a simple 5-minute method that is designed to help you become more aware of your thinking patterns and notice new possibilities with greater clarity. Some women over 50 who have tried it have shared that it gave them a refreshed perspective and helped them reflect differently on personal and financial decisions. While experiences can vary from person to person, it may be an interesting tool for mindset exploration. But here's the important part. There are only a few seats left, just 5 remaining. If you feel drawn to explore this, don't wait. Join now using the link in the description or pinned comment, as this could be a helpful step in exploring new opportunities and gaining a stronger sense of direction in your journey. God says, pay attention before you ignore it. Before you let worry take control of your thoughts, pause for a moment and breathe. Read this carefully, because sometimes a message like this appears at a moment when you need to become more aware of something you may have overlooked. If you have recently received an unfamiliar notification, noticed an account you do not remember creating, seen activity connected to your name that does not look familiar, or received an unexpected message concerning your personal information, do not simply dismiss it. But remember this clearly. Do not panic and do not assume the worst without checking the facts. An unfamiliar notification does not automatically mean that someone has intentionally done something wrong. There can be many explanations for unexpected activity, and the safest response is to remain calm and verify everything through official sources. Sometimes the most important thing is not reacting quickly, but responding wisely. Take a moment to look carefully at what you have received and determine whether it is legitimate. Your peace is valuable, and fear should never be allowed to make decisions for you. If something genuinely seems unusual, take practical steps to protect yourself. Review your accounts and recent activity through the official website or application of the service involved. Check your notification, security settings, and account information carefully. If you see something you do not recognize, avoid clicking links inside suspicious messages or responding to unknown contacts. Instead, access the official service directly and verify the information yourself. If necessary, update your password, strengthen your security settings, and contact the organization through a verified support channel. You do not need to be frightened to be cautious. In fact, being calm and attentive can help you make much better decisions. Sometimes a small action taken at the right moment can prevent unnecessary problems later. This is why you should not ignore details simply because they appear insignificant. An unfamiliar notification may turn out to be completely harmless, but it still deserves to be verified. If it concerns your name or personal information, there is a bigger lesson hidden inside this reminder as well. We often become so busy with our daily lives that we overlook things that deserve our attention. We see a message and tell ourselves we will check it later. We notice something unusual and convince ourselves that it is probably nothing. We receive a notification and swipe it away without reading it carefully. Then days or weeks pass, and we wonder why we did not notice the warning signs sooner. This does not mean you should live your life constantly expecting something bad to happen. It means you should become more intentional about the things that matter. Your personal information, your accounts, your security, and your peace of mind deserve attention. Sometimes God may use an ordinary moment to remind you to slow down and become more responsible with what has been entrusted to you. The goal is not fear. The goal is awareness. The goal is to recognize what deserves your attention while refusing to let uncertainty steal your peace. And remember, not every unexpected event is a negative sign. Sometimes what initially looks confusing simply needs clarification. Sometimes the answer is much simpler than your mind first imagined. That is why you should never allow a frightening assumption to become your reality before you have verified what is actually happening. Take one step at a time. Check the information. Protect your accounts. Ask the appropriate organization for clarification if necessary. Then, once you have done what you can control, allow yourself to move forward. You do not need to carry unnecessary fear with you. Wisdom means knowing when to investigate, when to protect yourself, and when to let go of worry after you have taken reasonable precautions. Your attention can be a form of protection, and your calmness can be a form of strength. So if this message found you at a moment when something has recently caught your attention, take it as a reminder to look again. Sometimes the smallest detail is the very thing we overlook because we are too busy, too distracted, or too quick to assume that it does not matter. Do not ignore what genuinely needs to be checked, but do not allow fear to control the story either. Stay grounded, verify what is real, protect what belongs to you, and continue believing that good things can still unfold in your life. A moment of caution does not mean something terrible is coming. It can simply be an invitation to become wiser, more attentive, and more prepared. And sometimes, after the uncertainty passes, you discover that the very thing that made you pause was also the reason you became more aware of what truly matters. If you believe you are entering a season of protection, clarity, and unexpected blessings, leave a comment saying, "I am ready." Let those words be your declaration that you are prepared to receive the good that is meant for you. Dear one, before I share this, I need you to hear me. There's a concept some people refer to as a money switch in the brain, describing how certain thought patterns around opportunity, confidence, and decision-making may feel less active over time for some individuals. A neuroscientist has shared a simple 5-minute method that is designed to help you become more aware of your thinking patterns and notice new possibilities with greater clarity. Some women over 50 who have tried it have shared that it gave them a refreshed perspective and helped them reflect differently on personal and financial decisions. While experiences can vary from person to person, it may be an interesting tool for mindset exploration. But here's the important part: there are only a few seats left, just 5 remaining. If you feel drawn to explore this, don't wait. Join now using the link in the description or pinned comment, as this could be a helpful step in exploring new opportunities and gaining a stronger sense of direction in your journey. God says, check carefully before you move on. Before you allow this message to create fear in your heart, take a moment, breathe deeply, and listen carefully. There may be a reason these words caught your attention, especially if you have recently experienced something unusual involving your name, personal information, email, phone number, or online accounts. Perhaps you received a notification you were not expecting. Perhaps you noticed an unfamiliar message, an account you do not remember opening, or activity that does not immediately make sense. Whatever the situation may be, do not ignore something that genuinely deserves your attention. But at the same time, do not immediately assume that the worst has happened. Fear can make a small situation appear much larger than it really is. Instead of reacting emotionally, slow down and verify the facts. Sometimes the wisest response is simply to look more closely at the details and make sure you understand what you are seeing. A notification or unfamiliar message does not automatically mean that someone has misused your information. There may be another explanation, and the only way to know is to check carefully through official and trusted channels. If you have noticed anything unusual, take a few moments to review your accounts and recent activity. Use the official website or application connected to the service rather than relying on links sent through unexpected emails or messages. Check your notifications, security settings, login history, and account information where appropriate. If something truly does not belong to you or you cannot identify it, take reasonable steps to protect your information. You may need to update your password, strengthen your security settings, enable additional protection, or contact the official organization for clarification. Most importantly, never allow a message designed to create urgency to pressure you into making a rushed decision. Genuine security concerns can be handled calmly and carefully. Protecting your information is not about living in fear or expecting something bad to happen. It is simply about being responsible with your personal information and paying attention when something does not look familiar. Sometimes a few minutes of careful checking can give you the clarity and peace you need. There is a deeper reminder behind this message that goes beyond accounts, notifications, and personal information. Life moves quickly, and because of that, we often overlook small things. We see something unusual, but tell ourselves that it is probably nothing. We receive an email and promise ourselves that we will check it later. We notice a detail that does not seem right, but become distracted by everything else happening around us. Then, much later, we realize that the thing we dismissed was actually worth examining. This is why awareness matters. You do not have to become suspicious of everything around you. You simply need to learn the difference between unnecessary fear and reasonable attention. Being cautious does not mean you lack faith. Being wise does not mean you expect trouble. Sometimes wisdom simply means taking care of what has been entrusted to you while maintaining peace in your heart. If this message has reached you during a time when you have been noticing unusual things, let it encourage you to pause rather than panic. Look at what is actually happening instead of allowing your imagination to fill in the gaps. Verify information before believing it. Protect your accounts through legitimate security measures. If everything checks out, then allow yourself to breathe and continue your day without carrying unnecessary worry. And if you do discover something that needs attention, take one responsible step at a time. You do not need to solve everything in one moment. You only need to respond wisely to what is directly in front of you. Sometimes clarity arrives when we stop rushing and give ourselves permission to look carefully. Dear one, before I share this, I need you to hear me. There's a concept some people refer to as a money switch in the brain, describing how certain thought patterns around opportunity, confidence, and decision-making may feel less active over time for some individuals. A neuroscientist has shared a simple 5-minute method that is designed to help you become more aware of your thinking patterns and notice new possibilities with greater clarity. Some women over 50 who have tried it have shared that it gave them a refreshed perspective and helped them reflect differently on personal and financial decisions. While experiences can vary from person to person, it may be an interesting tool for mindset exploration. But here's the important part: there are only a few seats left, just 5 remaining. If you feel drawn to explore this, don't wait. Join now using the link in the description or pinned comment, as this could be a helpful step in exploring new opportunities and gaining a stronger sense of direction in your journey. Remember this: the smallest detail can sometimes be the easiest one to overlook. A simple notification, an unfamiliar name, a message you almost deleted, or an account detail you never thought to check may be worth a second look. But let this reminder bring awareness, not fear. You can be careful without being anxious. You can protect yourself without expecting something terrible. You can investigate something unfamiliar while still believing that good things are ahead. Whatever you discover, remain calm, stay thoughtful, and focus on the actions you can actually control. There is strength in paying attention, wisdom in verifying the truth, and peace in knowing that you did not ignore something important. So if these words reached you at the right moment, take them as a reminder to stay alert while keeping your heart peaceful. Check what needs to be checked. Protect what needs to be protected. Verify what needs to be verified. Then keep moving forward with confidence. You never know when a small moment of awareness can prevent confusion and bring you greater clarity. And sometimes, the very reminder that makes you stop and pay attention can become the beginning of a more peaceful and prepared season. If you are choosing clarity over fear and protection over panic, comment, "I choose peace" below. Let that be your declaration that no uncertainty will steal your faith, your focus, or your hope for the good days ahead.